Everyone, this is Ernesta DeRose. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and any donation will be truly appreciated. So, let me prepare my cup of coffee because I feel today's going to be a long day. Hold on, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta put do not disturb because I've been getting a lot of notifications, but hold on. Okay, I apologize about that. Eventually I will buy the right equipment, but we gotta work with what we got, right? We gotta be creative, okay? Because in reality, I was really trying to find for a remote job, but what is going on is, so basically, I did an interview for a KYC analyst position, remote, and I believe they was paying like $32 an hour. I know for a lot of people, you think it's a lot of money, but in the finance world, with my experience, it's really not. I should be at least getting paid like $50 or $65 an hour, and that's why I don't really like getting a temp job. It is what it is. What else? Oh, hold on. Let me try it because I just woke up. I gotta just took a shower and everything. Let me just prepare my cup of coffee. Un momento. Sorry, I just gotta. I'm telling you, I feel like it's gonna be a long thing. And one thing I always tell people is, do not insult my intelligence. I'm not racist, right? Like I have white friends, my family is mixed, but I'm gonna say it like that. These white motherfuckers think I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? They be laughing when I say that. I say do not insult. They be laughing. They think it's a joke. Let me prepare my cup of coffee, please. Why say même di makaka yo kon me besil oui et puis pour que ça m'a parlé en créole parce que yo pas kon translate by so bon parler en créole parce que yo besil bon me dire bagay j'ai un peu d'expérience dans travail dans finance vous comprenez travailler avec mon blanc parce que yo kon mon esclave vous comprenez faut dire makaka m'ba un esclave vous comprenez alors faut I had to remind that person, right? Gade gen un peu d'haïtien qui habite aux États-Unis et puis au Canada. Vous voyez ce que je dis là? Alors, je n'ai pas besoin de macaca. Je n'ai pas besoin. Thank you very much. So, hold on. I'm going to translate in a minute. Hold on. Let me get my cup of coffee. You're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Oh yeah, and for the people that are just joining my YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. Any donation will be truly appreciated. My name is Ernesta DeRose. Je suis venue de Montréal, Québec pour habiter la putain de vie de American Dream. But that American Dream, I could wipe my ass with it, bitch. So, no momento. Oh yeah, and for the people that's coming in, I know you guys will make a comment. Usually, I start with the topic and then I read the comment because I get distracted. So, oh man, my foot is swollen, man. Oh shit. Shit. Oh yeah, for the people that want to know, this is the cup of coffee I'm using. Oh yeah, good trick. I know it's random, but if you boil plantains, I didn't do it, but my grandma always said put vinegar in it so the water doesn't turn red. I didn't do it, and now the shit is red. So yeah, that's a little trick. All good. So we started with 12 people. It went down to 6 subscribers. Now I got 4 people. But okay, that's good. That's good. That's good because I don't want to give my knowledge to ignorant people. So that's okay. Mm, mm, Excuse me, excuse me. All right, so today's topic is man, I had it and I forgot it. Hold on. Damn, I had it. It was really good, and I forgot it. Okay, I'm gonna make one up. Whatever. I might change the title. Um, okay, today's topic is this is a cutthroat business, so don't take nothing personal. I know I might be emotional sometimes, but like I said, when it comes to business and my money and my integrity and transparent, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might do a little favor, but after that, if I see you trying to play me, like I'm a stupid bitch, like I'm gonna be like to the left, woman. So yeah. So this particular individual, right? Let me tell you something, right? So I was on Facebook, right? I started doing mixed martial art when what I think it was 2018, 2019. And I always said that I wanted to do UFC. And then people was laughing at me. They was like, oh, you crazy. You will never reach there, this, that, and third. And I was like, yo, that's crazy, right? So I went on Facebook and I was like, I was trying to get Dana White. So for the people that don't know, Dana White, he's like the owner of UFC. I love mixed martial art. It's like is a form of like because I tried going to the gym because you know everybody we have New Year's resolution and stuff like that. So I tried going to the gym and to be honest with you, like every time I go to the gym, it's like I'm into it and then I give up, you know. And where I started my mixed martial art is in downtown Brooklyn, Brooklyn Mixed Martial Art. And my sensei, because we call them sensei, right? And the place is called Dojo, right? So my sensei, he actually worked for the Garcia family. Okay, the man is smart, but the problem with him is he trained us, but he don't want to take us in competition so we could apply whatever he gave us the knowledge. So that's why a lot of good people left. Okay, a lot of good people left. Okay, but the man is a Jamaican man, very smart. You could look it up. It's called Brooklyn Mixed Martial Art in downtown Brooklyn. Like I said, for the people that don't know, the Garcia family, I believe they're the one who started the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or something. They're very famous. They're very respected. So just looking at Garcia family with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, okay? The instructor I'm talking about is Peter Lawson, yeah, Jamaican man. Very funny, but hard-headed. He's very, and he rude boy, we foot calling, but like I said, he actually was the one who, cause he saw how consistent I was with kickboxing, and he's the one who's like, why don't you try Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? And I was like, I don't know, man, cause you know I ain't gonna lie, when you look from the outside, you see like people on top of each other sweating, rolling around. I was like, yo, that doesn't look good. And at that time, I was working at JP Morgan as a temp. What I was doing is client onboarding specialist. So I had the opportunity to work with a financial advisor and on board the book of business. So when we're talking about investment, we're talking about trust, IRA, Roth IRA, bonds, stock, you name it, right? And I was trying to become a registered representative. So in order for me to get a registered representative, I remember like yesterday, I would have to pass the SIE exam, which is the Security Industry Essential, and then get the Series 7, right? But the thing is, with the Series 7, I would have to be sponsored by a company. And that's why I was social networker with people at JP Morgan. I was like, man, which financial advisor would, you know? But anyway, they didn't work out. But there was this CFO at the time. I would never forget. He had a business student, and then one time I saw he had crazy tattoos. So I was like, oh, what the hell? So he saw me like I used to work late at night. When I said okay, I used to have $2,000 a week. The problem was the hours. The hours was ridiculous. Like there was a time where we was like, okay, the project's not being done. Everybody's required to work at 10 o'clock at night. We was like, yo, what the fuck? But me, I was like, oh, that's some money. That's some money. So I would willingly work late at it. And that CFO, he was like, you still here? I was like, yeah, I'm still here. And he was like, don't do that to yourself. Go home. But I didn't understand what he was saying at the time. You understand? And then the other teammate, they was jealous because at the end, it wasn't required for us to do it, but I kept doing it. So this stupid motherfucker, I forgot his name. He was Spanish. I forgot his name, but he's a stupid motherfucker because I looked out for him, and he started calculating my hours, and I had to confront him. I was like, yo. I said, yo, let me talk to you, right? Okay, he was like looking at what time I was leaving. So I said, yo, come here, right? Let me say something, right? I said, yo, do you pay me? Are you the boss? He was like, no. So I said, why you worry about what time I came in, what time I left? Why you worry about that? Okay. And the reason why, and like I said, I'm not racist because my son is half Dominican, but let me tell you, yeah, Hispanic people, I don't know, especially the light skinned people, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all think y'all better than the dark skin, whatever. Y'all stupid. Especially the one that they good hair back here. Esse estúpido, me coño, puta de mierda. Oh. Let me tell you. So this Hispanic guy, I forgot his name. I'm sure I don't. He was so ignorant. You know what he said? He was like, I shouldn't be doing this job. I got a master's degree. I deserve to do better. But of course, me, okay, and I didn't even have no kids. I felt bad for the kid because I was like, the supervisor, she was trying to set him up. She was like, okay. She was like, yeah, you think because you got a master's degree, you deserve. She was like, okay, say that in front of the boss. And I was like, oh, hold on. I was like, because I don't know why. And that's why I learned. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm not gonna say nothing. If you want to fuck up, I'm gonna just look, okay? Because I always get fucked over. So that's what he was saying. He was saying, right? He was like, I got a master's degree. I should be doing better than that. I'm still doing this position. Da, 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 da. We looked at him and we was like, okay. I had a bachelor's degree and we had the same position. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. Master, bachelor, it really doesn't matter. It's who you know in the industry. The boss I was working at, he didn't even have a college degree. He only had, I think, a high school degree. But it was the work experience. He been working there for like 20 years or something. So he was respected. That's it. So yeah, so he go so it was the manager, the supervisor. The supervisor, she was from Romania, right? I love Romanian people. And like I said, in any culture, there's good and bad people. You understand? One of the Romanian person, she showed me how to protect my ass. She trained me so good. I was like, wow, she should have been on supervisor. Because the one that was in charge, she was just looking out for herself. Once she got promoted, she acted like she didn't know us. The other one, the second person from Romania, she was so nice. I was mad. I was like, damn, you should have been on supervisor. Because she trained me so well. And everything was done correctly. So like I said, like there's good and bad people and everything. And y'all should look at the yin and the yang, like this Japanese side. Like every time there's good, there's bad in life. So if you go something bad in your life, just remind yourself that it's temporary. It's just temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Okay? Yeah, so he's like, yeah, I got a master's degree. I just said Benedict this. So the first super, I think, I forgot her name, but she was like, yeah, you think that? She was like, okay. She said, go to the boss. Tell the boss. I was like, no. You know what? I was like, I was trying to tell him, I was like, you know what? You need to like really think about what you're saying because I don't think you realize what you're saying. And basically, I looked out for him, but guess what? He did not look out for me. And that's what I learned. You got to mind your business. Eventually he was able to keep the position because he had another. I found out that he had another family member in the company, so he was able to keep his position. But that's when I found out that I was getting paid at what, $25 an hour, and then that's why it's good to talk to other people. They was like, "Yo, you know, we supposed to get paid $50 an hour, right?" I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." That's why I don't like getting temp job, because they lowball you. They lowball you, you know. And in business, you want to negotiate. So, let's say the position is like 25, right? And they say, what is your salary range? No. Let's say they say, how much you looking for, hourly or whatever. You have to say, what is your salary range? You got to play the game. You understand? Don't just be like, yeah, 25. You want to go with the highest price, and then you negotiate, and then because it's a game. It's a game. You understand? Because you might go for 25, but if you go higher, and they might give you 30, they might give you 40. So you always want to go. You understand? That's just knowledge. Okay. Now, yeah, like I said, that remaining person, I'm telling you, she got her position. She acted like she didn't know us and stuff. Um, what else? Nobody is your friend in business, so you want to shut your mouth. You want to shut your mouth. That's one thing. Like, they're smiling in your face. Hi, how you doing? And you know you minding your business, and they come and bother you because they want to collect information on you and stuff like that. You know, it'd be like that. Facebook. Let me tell you something. I've been on Facebook since 2009. Okay, I've been a digital creator since what, last year or something. I've been off for a minute because I was getting bullied. I was getting bullied. Okay, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are like, how she became a digital creator. One thing that I learned at my Noya Bakery. Okay, don't ever reveal your secret. Okay, so you have to figure it out because in this world, it's survival of the fittest. Okay, because nobody told me, I had to figure it out. I had to become a digital creator. Okay. Now, one thing I want to make it clear, right? Meta AI, Zuckerberg, and stuff like that. I don't know what's wrong with that person. Like I said, like I'm pretty sure he's used to having his way. You know what I'm saying? Like the man is 40 years old, but he's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Okay. Like I said, I'm not impressed by someone money. You know, and it's not just him. It's like in the whole industry. Like I said, I've been working with millionaire all my life, but I will look at that. I'm like, yo, how they making that money? You understand? And they never wanted to tell me, but I figure it out. I cracked the code. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you something, right? I am not impressed by someone money. I'm really not. Because you'll be surprised how some of them make their money. Okay. And like I said, I rather have my own money because I feel like that's a way for men to manipulate women. I don't know what's wrong with men, seriously. And that's why I'm trying to tell women, you gotta stop saying like, oh yeah, my pum pum is better than your yeah, this, that, I could steal your man. That's stupid. We are all connected because you'll be surprised how many people are going to the same situation that you're going. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. So yeah, so think about it, right? The man became a billionaire when he was like, what, in his 20s. Okay, it was given to him. Okay, he never struggled. Okay, and that's why, let me go back to I used to do mixed martial art, and I went on Facebook and I posted it. Okay, and I was trying to catch Dana White attention. Okay, and I never got it. You gotta understand, I don't have billion or not. I'm not a millionaire. Okay. Don't you think that's interesting that Mr. Zuckerberg all of a sudden is doing mixed martial art, and now he on board Dana White in his board? Don't you think that's weird? Don't you think that like you remember how he used to have his haircut, right? You remember? You remember, right? I don't know if you guys need to do the research. But because that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. The Meta AI. He was like, "Why are you doing your research on Mr. Zuckerberg?" I said, "Well, I have to study my opponent. I have to study my opponent because in this game, there's no friend. There's no, you'll see people playing both sides. They'll help you out, but they fuck you up at the same time. You understand? So don't think because I'm a woman that I'll be like, yeah, billionaire, yeah, millionaire. I'm gonna, no. I have respect for myself. Thank you very much. I've been through a lot, and that's not just Zuckerberg. That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I never talked to the man directly. I never did, but I interacted with the Meta AI, and I realized, I'm like, okay, I'm going to this situation. How can I? It's just excuses, BS. So I had enough. I had enough because actions speak louder than words. Okay, and I hope everybody learned from that. you might work with an individual at the beginning, but then when it doesn't serve you no purpose, move forward. You gotta drop them. It's not serving you no purpose. Okay. So yeah, that's not them. So that's what I believe, and people think I'm crazy, but I really believe he stole my swag. Okay. Because think about it, I used to do mixed martial art in 2018, 2019, and I posted. I was like, oh yeah, I want to be a UFC fighter. I want to meet Dana White, and I see the man on TV with Dana White, and he doing mixed martial art and stuff. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But you see how it's unfair when you got money. Money is power. That's what they'll do. They'll steal your idea and make it their own. They'll take credit for your work. So all I gotta say is I'm not a slave, and since Meta AI is not serving me no purpose, I will go to other social media platform. I'm still gonna use Facebook because, there's some people that's comfortable with Facebook, but that's why I was trying to say Meta AI, and that's why it's confusing because I feel like I'm talking to a human, but it's not a human. The technology is very advanced. You understand? But you have to think why there's a lot of people that not using Facebook anymore, and there's a lot of karma. Okay, and for people that doesn't know, always pay attention to the news. So Mr. Zuckerberg, there's a whistleblower that blew him on the spot about what he was trying to do with China. Okay, he's in big trouble with the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, because he's trying to infiltrate China. Okay, to get some personal information. He's like a chameleon. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot trust a man like that. So that's all I gotta say. And I would like to thank my cousin that's in he have an entertainment business. Look him up, The Rose. He's on my page. I put home it. He put me on. So thank you so much, cousin. I'm sorry, cousin. Yeah, I gotta be professional. So thank you for so much. But yeah. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Because like I said, I'm going through a situation, and I was trying to figure out. I'm like, why? Why would I even meet the man for what? What purpose? You understand? It's not serving no purpose. To be honest with you, I don't really need Facebook. I really don't. There's other social media platforms that I could use. So don't get it twisted, baby. Don't get it twisted. So yes, yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to my mentor. 'Cause even though he had a bad day the other day, he's the one who told me the real leader is the woman. The man wear the pants, but the real leader is the woman. He was telling me the difference between alpha and better. He's human at the end of the day, but he been dropping knowledge, and he's the one who actually believes in me. So I'm not. He's a millionaire, so I'm gonna ask him for favor to see if he could connect me with other people. If not, there's always somebody, and that's what I'm trying to say. Don't just stay stuck on one person. Don't give up. Just move to because when one door closed, another one open. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Okay, so let's do the comment. Wait. Yo, I am. Yo, who is Illuminati? No, I did not go. First of all, I just gave birth, so let me make it. I don't have time to be going on a date. I'm focused on getting that money. Fuck that. Yo, you funny. Like, hold on. Good night. Well, good morning. Thank you, Mo Breezy. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, I guess the troll understood that. They understood to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, let me not make too much noise, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to drop. What time is it? Oh, shit. Damn, it's already 2:26. So yeah, so all I wanted that's all. Oh yeah, and Bronx News, y'all, they funny. So they was interested and then they rejected. But that's why you gotta talk to different people. So there's a drunk and he's like something else. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I learned when you drink is like you start speaking the truth. So that's why I don't drink, smoke anymore. That's why I stay focused. Let me tell you something. When I used to smoke and drink, I was at City Tech and I was talking to this Arab guy at a bodega store. And he was like, oh, I don't drink and smoke. I said, why? He was like, how you expect me to run a business? And I was like, oh shit, I never really thought about that. Because the thing is, when you start smoking and drinking, you spend money on that. So I never forgot when he told me that. I was like, damn, that's true. Okay. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. And any donation would be truly appreciated because I am a single mother going through it, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Yeah, hopefully you guys like that knowledge. I'm gonna do a different channel. The Rose House LLC. Look it up. It's an investment management company. I also have House of Moses LLC. Yeah, I'm thinking of going like doing it a record label, but I'm gonna ask my mentor. I don't know because he was like, "Go on music, go." I'm like, "What should I put a House of Moses on?" I'm really thinking about this because I was like, I don't know, I just my memory is crazy. So anyway, so thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good morning. Well, in New York it's 2 o'clock, so good morning. Oh yeah. And Bronx News, man, please. Y'all doing me a favor. Nobody really watched Bronx News like that. The executive producer, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's one of those white with good hair, and I'm not surprised. So that's what the drunk was telling me. He was like, "Go to Harlem, go to Harlem." It's so sad because you see, it's so segregated over here. So if I gotta go to a black person to represent me, that's what I'm doing. So thank you very much. Have a good night.